Welcome to the Walkaround of Freightliner's 114 SD. The 114 SD is designed for severe vocational work like dump trucks, mixers, snow plows, cranes, or specialized service trucks. The 114 SD is up to the tasks required in these severe duty vocations because of the design criteria Freightliner insisted upon when this truck was engineered. Criteria like long-term durability, increased uptime, reduced maintenance, best-in-class visibility, excellent maneuverability, and unsurpassed driver comfort all played a role in its design. It's a truck built for work and offers the product versatility and custom designs needed in severe duty vocational markets. The 114 SD is one truck in Freightliner severe duty model lineup. Freightliner builds a complete line of severe duty trucks, including the 108 SD, the 114 SD with a set forward front axle that we have here, and the 114 SD with a set back front axle, and the Coronado SD. Few other truck builders offer this wide choice of severe duty trucks. The 114 SD has a rugged can-do look that you would expect to see in a vocational truck. And when you add some of the chrome options, you have a truck that works great and looks great. But there's more to the 114 SD than just looks. Let me show you some of the features and options, and I think you'll agree that the 114 SD is a true work truck for severe duty applications. The 114 SD is available in two front axle settings, a set forward design like this truck and a set back version as well. The set forward configuration has a standard axle setting of 31 inches. There is also a flat bumper option that provides for a 29.5-inch axle setting, ideal to maximize payload capacity for bridge formula configurations. The 114 SD offers a number of different bumper options. Shown here is the 16.5-inch straight painted steel bumper. Chromed steel and aluminum are options. 3 front frame configurations are available. The 114 SD comes standard with no front frame extension for applications like dump or mixer trucks. Also available are options for a 12-inch or a 24-inch frame extension, like this truck has. This is helpful in snow plows, railway service trucks, and sewer vacuum trucks. Notice that the front frame extensions are splayed outward. This allows for a lower coolant package mounting and therefore a lower hood to optimize visibility. This design also retains the RBM rating of the frame from the front of the extension clear to the end of the frame. That makes it very strong. If you choose the standard front frame with no extension, removable tow-eye towing devices are included and are stored on the frame. These extend 2 inches in front of the bumper to reduce bumper damage by chains on side pulls. If you opt for a front frame extension, the towing devices are a rugged frame-mounted hook design. Both tow designs meet the towing capacity guidelines of the Truck Maintenance Council. The hood is constructed of one-piece fiberglass. It's an aggressive-looking, robust design. Great for vocational applications, yet easy to repair using common fiberglass repair techniques. Notice how the back of the hood is contoured to allow for snow displacement away from the cowl. A mud flap is mounted to the front of the hood. This prevents tire spray from blowing out between the hood bumper gap and provides a nice finished appearance. The grille is made of high-impact material with a molded-in black color that makes chips and scratches less visible and provides an easy-to-maintain appearance. The grille is always radiator mounted to ease replacement and provide a consistent look, whether or not frame extensions are specified. The hood is standard with steel reinforcements around the grille opening and in key areas that provide extra strength for vocational applications. There are 2 hood trim levels. The first is a black trim with the black hood grille, black headlight bezels, black side turn signal bezels, and a black engine air intake grille. This trim is standard along with a black painted front bumper and black mold-in color primary mirrors. The bright hood trim seen here includes bright accents on the hood grille, a chromed grille surround, chromed headlight, and side turn signal bezels, and a chromed engine air intake grille. Other options include a chromed front bumper and bright finish primary mirrors. These halogen composite headlights have a modern retro style and provide great functionality and durability. The headlight assembly incorporates a single high-tech reflector that offers excellent lighting capability both forward and to the side. It's a much better system than the older seal-beamed designs. A single H13 bulb readily available at any auto parts store is used for both the low and high beam. To change a bulb, you tilt the hood and replace the bulb with no tools required. The turn signal lights on the side of the fenders are located so they are easy to see by other drivers. These LEDs are bright, They have a low current draw and a longer life and better reliability than incandescent bulbs. These optional fender extensions are pre-formed to the shape of the fender and are 3.5 inches wide to provide excellent tire spray suppression. Notice the engine air intake is on the side of the hood. This location provides a better means to avoid ingesting road and job site debris so that airflow to the engine is always optimal. You'll see more of the air intake system when we tilt the hood. The 114 SD's vocational cab is made of aluminum with both aluminum and steel cab reinforcements, making it high strength for excellent durability. It's lighter than an all-steel cab. The whole cab is E-coated to further enhance its corrosion resistance. By using reinforced aluminum, Freightliner gives you a durable yet lightweight vehicle that increases payload capacity and reduces repair costs. The cab meets or exceeds all rigorous crashworthiness test standards, so it provides excellent safety and protection to its occupants. The 114 SD comes standard with a 114-inch BBC day cab. The set forward measures 31 inches from the front of the bumper to the center of the front axle and 83.5 inches from the center of the axle to the back of the cab. The set back measures 48 inches from the front of the bumper to the center of the front axle and 65.6 inches from the center of the axle to the back of the cab. These are critical dimensions for truck equipment manufacturers to optimize body length and weight distribution. Both the set forward and the set back are available with an optional 140-inch BBC high roof extended cab. The setback is also available with a 162-inch BBC high roof crew cab. The 114 SD offers many front axle ratings from 12,000 all the way up to 23,000 pounds. The 23,000-pound axle allows for optimized weight distribution without overloading the front axle, which is great for snowplow applications. Both taper leaf and flat leaf suspensions with ratings up to 23,000 pounds are available. This truck has a 22,000-pound front axle with a flat leaf spring suspension. The truck is parked so you can see how sharply the wheels turn. The 114 SD provides a generous wheel cut for excellent maneuverability. Depending on the axle and tires, a customer can get up to a 50-degree wheel cut needed to maneuver in tight, vocational situations. Given the same front axle specifications, the set forward and the set back have the same wheel cut, demonstrating the 114 SD's superior maneuverability, regardless of front axle position. Now you can see how Freightliner packaged all of the 2010 exhaust aftertreatment emissions components under the right side of the cab. Although a variety of optional aftertreatment configurations are available, this is a great one in order to keep the components up front and out of the way of the back of the cab and the body. The 114 SD's engine and exhaust systems are designed using selective catalytic reduction, or SCR, to meet clean air mandates. SCR uses efficient engine and exhaust architecture to meet the requirements yet keep the engine operating at an optimal combustion temperature, improving fuel economy and reliability. The 114 SD offers many different frames, inner frame reinforcements, and wheelbases to meet varied vocational needs. This truck has an 11-inch frame with a 1/4-inch inner frame reinforcement option for a severe duty application like a snowplow, dump, or crane truck. Also available is a larger 12-inch frame. The 12-inch frame provides the same 3.2 million inch-pound RBM rating as a smaller reinforced 11-inch frame, but it is less weight and eliminates corrosion between the frame and its inner reinforcement. It also improves payload capacity and reliability. Options for the 12-inch frame include integral frame extensions as well as an inner reinforcement to achieve a robust 4.4 million inch-pound RBM rating. Notice how the electrical wires are neatly bundled and attached to the frame rail. It's a clean, neat installation designed to minimize any rubbing or chafing that can expose wiring. Plus, the numbered wires are easy for a technician to diagnose. This kind of attention to detail saves maintenance and repair costs. Let's talk about the 114 SD state-of-the-art electrical system. It's called SMARTPLEX, Freightliner's vocational electrical system featuring upgraded bulkhead and chassis control modules and a switch expansion system called the SMARTPLEX Hub Module. The upgraded control modules double the custom programming capacity and add new system features. The SMARTPLEX Hub Module allows up to 24 user-specified multiplex switches with 6 inputs and 22 outputs. The 114 SD also offers many factory-installed chassis options to reduce the cost of upfitting the truck. This truck has an optional snow plow crossmember to distribute wing plow loads. It also has clear frame rails and an aft-mounted battery box to provide chassis space needed for snowplow equipment installation. Other available chassis options include mixer body transition plates, raised undercab after-treatment system, raised fuel tanks, mounting brackets for rear engine PTO-driven pumps, and truck equipment manufacturer-specified pre-punched frame holes. Plug-in connectors can be specified in front of the cab, behind the cab, and at the end of the frame to match the bodybuilder's connection needs. This electrical system provides many options to make body upfitting efficient and cost-effective. The 114 SD is available with single, tandem, and tridem rear axles, rated from 23,000 to 69,000 pounds. Now, this truck has a 40,000-pound axle with Freightliner's 46,000-pound tough track suspension designed to provide maximum traction in high articulation environments. Vocational customers can also choose the Freightliner Airliner, Chalmers, or Hendrickson's Primex and Hallmax suspensions. The 114 SD offers a variety of different types of tag and pusher axles for vocational applications. Liftable and steerable axles are available with ratings from 8,000 to 22,000 pounds. Customers can get a variety of both front engine and rear engine PTO options to suit their particular vocation. This truck has a 1350 adapter flange for a front engine PTO provision. There are also many transmission PTO options and clearances that have been engineered for most applications requiring left hand, right hand, or bottom locations. The 114 SD offers multiple packaging options that address the placement of fuel tanks, def tanks, and batteries depending on the vocational requirement. On the set forward configuration, the def tank is located behind the left side fender. On the set back configuration, it's located aft of the left side fuel tank. Locating the def tank here keeps the left-hand transmission port clear to facilitate PTO installation. This truck has a 6-gallon capacity def tank, but 13 and 23-gallon tanks are also available. The 114 SD offers cylindrical and rectangular fuel tanks in a variety of capacities. This truck has an 80-gallon cylindrical fuel tank. However, by using a special 70-gallon rectangular fuel tank option and the 6-gallon def tank, the set forward configuration can package 3 batteries under the driver door, all with no protrusion back of cab. This is a great advantage when the body or body equipment needs to be located right behind the cab. All right, let's open the hood. You'll notice right away that the hood is easy to open thanks to 2 tilt assist cylinders. The hood tilts almost 90 degrees for excellent engine access. The fluid level checks for the engine oil, coolant, and power steering are all clearly visible and easy to access. Optional hood hatches that you can see here provide easy access to oil and coolant service checks without tilting the hood. There are many engine choices with the 114 SD. This truck is powered by the Detroit diesel DD13, rated at 410 horsepower and 1450 foot-pounds of torque. The DD13 is standard equipment and a real workhorse with ratings up to 450 horsepower and 1650 foot-pounds of torque. For customers looking for a lighter weight drivetrain to maximize payload, the Cummins ISL and ISC engines are offered as well. The setback configuration offers the additional option of the ISL-G natural gas engine. Freightliner offers a variety of transmission options on the 114 SD, including Eaton manual, auto shift and ultra shift transmissions, and Allison 3000 and 4000 series transmissions. This truck has an Allison 4500 RDS 6-speed automatic transmission with PTO provision. Freightliner offers some great designs for engine air intake. I already showed you the side of hood intake. An optional air intake pre-cleaner, like the one on this truck, can also be specified. The pre-cleaner is built into the hood. It is very efficient, removing heavy airborne particles before the air flows to the air filter and does not need to be serviced. This can effectively increase the air filter's change interval, an advantage when operating in dusty environments. For those cold and snowy vocations in the north, an optional inside-outside air intake system is available. You can see it here. The snow door on this option seals off the intake of air through the side of the hood, and instead air is drawn from under the hood. This allows no opportunity to ingest snow and foul the air cleaner. The engine air filter on the 114 SD is mounted on the firewall and features the new generation of Donaldson's PowerCore material. This new technology material, along with the filter's large size, provides 20% more dust-holding capacity than previous designs. For snowplow customers, Freightliner offers an optional snowplow light provision. It includes a front wall mounted control unit, a choice of single or dual light connectors, and a choice of wiring compatibility with the high beams of the plow lights. This system makes it easier to hook up snowplow lights while providing excellent reliability. Okay, let's close the hood. We'll take a look inside the cab in detail. And before we climb up, let's take a look at the door handles on the 114 SD. They're large and easy to use, even when wearing gloves. As you can see, the doors are wide, tall, and they open wide, making entering and exiting the cab safe and easy. Take a look at the cab steps. They're designed to help prevent accidents. Notice how the steps are spaced, providing a natural stair-step action. And when you exit the cab, you can see both steps because the lower step is spaced further out where it can be seen. Okay, let's head up into the cab. One thing that customers will really learn to love about this vocational cab is that it's tight. The doors are double sealed, the door windows are well secured, harnesses, air lines, and other components moving through the front cab, they're all well sealed. The shift boot seals well and more. Vocational customers want a tight cab that is durable. They get that with the 114 SD. While the cab is both wide and deep, drivers enjoy the seat and belly room and the overall spaciousness inside. The wide space between the seats provide plenty of room for the installation of pedestal-mounted body control components, such as joysticks and electrical and air switches. The 114 SD offers superior visibility. The hood contour, the large 2,500 square inch windshield, the low dashboard, the rear window, and the placement of the side windows and mirrors all provide for a truck that is unsurpassed in overall visibility, which is so important when maneuvering around job sites and residential neighborhoods. Visibility is also enhanced in inclement weather because of the vents and defogging system. With 6 air vents at the windshield, 4 vents on the dash, and 2 defogger vents in each door, the 114 SD is well equipped to keep the cab at optimum temperatures and keep the windows clear for excellent visibility. The standard wing dashboard of the 114 SD is designed to be very driver-friendly. The controls and switches are located within easy reach. The optional flat dashboard specified on this truck allows for 3-person seating in the cab. Both dashboards feature gauges that can be easily seen and read. There are many optional gauges available, including engine oil temperature and rear axle oil temperature. All switches and instruments are also backlit by LED lights for non-glare nighttime viewing and reduced maintenance. A tilt telescoping steering column is available. There's storage here in the overhead console. Options for additional storage are available between the seat consoles, and back wall storage is available as well, as shown in this truck. The 2 cup holders are large and within easy reach, so you don't have to take your eyes off the road. A coat hook keeps the cab uncluttered. All of these amenities are here to keep drivers happy and make their job as comfortable as possible. Freightliner has one of the best air conditioning systems in the industry. The AC controls are completely electronic and are easy to operate with no frustrating hard-to-work cables. It works on a blend air system that allows the driver to maintain a comfortable temperature throughout the cab. Freightliner offers a wide selection of driver and passenger seats for the 114 SD. There are bench seats, high back seats, and mid-back options. The mid-back seats provide great comfort but also allow for good visibility through the rear cab window. Well, about the only thing left to cover is the support you get from Freightliner after purchasing a 114 SD. When a vocational customer chooses a Freightliner, they get more than just a truck. Freightliner and its dealers understand work trucks and the importance of providing timely, efficient service. Work trucks have to keep running, and they have to work smart. Thank you for taking a tour of the new Freightliner 114 SD. I think you'll agree that Freightliner has designed a truck that provides vocational customers with a great look, a tough cab, and the latest in product development features and options. It's a truck that truly deserves to be a part of Freightliner's severe duty vocational lineup.